So ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to dive into how you can start Shopify dropshipping in 2022 and get your dropshipping business up and running in less than 7 days. Now, to make e-commerce dropshipping work, there's 3 pillars that you need to know and understand. And those are the 3 pillars that I'm going to dive into in today's video. Now, before I go into the first pillar, there's something that I want to clear up, which, people talk about in the space, and they say, is Shopify dropshipping dead? And I'm going to explain why it's not dead and why it will never be dead. Now, the thing that we're dealing with here is e-commerce. E-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services online. And the method of e-commerce that we're doing is dropshipping. So if you're saying dropshipping is dead, that means you're saying e-commerce is dead. And as we can see from the stats, e-commerce is not dead. In fact, it's growing at a rapid rate every single year. And the demand for people like you and I to jump on there and start selling is very, very high, because there are so many people that are buying online that there actually isn't enough sellers to actually fulfill those demands. So when people are like, we don't need any more online stores, we actually need a lot more online stores because the demand for people to buy is so high. Now, the reason why we do dropshipping is because dropshipping is the quickest and fastest way that we can make money with e-commerce. And here's why. Firstly, we don't have to buy any stock. We don't have to hold any stock, and we don't have to ship out any stock. And we can start very, very quick. We can have a store up and running if we wanted to in less than 24 hours and start making money and have our ads up and running. You don't need a lot of money to start out with. With a lot of other ways to do e-commerce, you need a lot of money. You have to wait months for stock to come in, etc., etc. But with dropshipping, you don't need that. And that's why we choose the dropshipping method of e-commerce. And like I said, it's very, very far from dead. And as I said, there are so many people purchasing online that we actually need more sellers to fulfill those demands. Now, the first pillar is finding a product to sell, because that's where it all begins, right? We need to find a very, very good product to sell and market out there that people would want to buy. Now, there are 3 types of products you can sell. There are evergreen products. So that's products that will always sell, such as pillowcases, blankets, right? Then you have seasonal products that only sell during certain seasons. Then we got my favorite, which is trending products that come around, every single month, and there's such a huge demand for that particular product. And those are the best products to jump onto, because the demand for that product is so high that you can jump on the train of selling that product and take a piece of the pie. Now, how do we find a trending product or just a product to sell at all? Now, there are a few ways to go about it, and I'm going to dive into the best strategies to find these products. So the first strategy is just scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and taking a look at what products are people talking about. For example, a product that was very, very trendy was LED strip lights. LED strip lights is something that everyone was jumping on, and you could see it everywhere. People were posting stories about it, people were making videos about it, and talking about how great that product was. Now, that was a trending product, and the demand for those products was so high that anyone could jump on it and cash in on a piece of that pie. Now, let's say, for example, we find a trending product. I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys how you can differentiate yourself from all the other people that are jumping on the train and trying to sell that particular product. So what we want to have is a unique standpoint in the market with that particular product. So with LED strip lights, for example, everyone was selling LED strip lights that turns on, changes color, and that's it, right? But what we want to do is we want to jump into the market and sell LED strip lights that do more than just that. For example, LED strip lights that sync with your music, LED strip lights that flash and change colors and do rainbows, right? LED strip lights that are perhaps waterproof that you can have outside. See how we're jumping onto the train of trending products and products there's a demand for, and a lot of sellers are selling, but we're jumping in with a unique position in that market. And what happens when we do that? Firstly, we're able to charge more than the other sellers because we have a better product. And number 2, average order value is going to be much higher. our ads are going to be much better, meaning that we are going to be spending less than we need to acquire a customer, whereas a lot of the other sellers will be spending more and their profit margins won't be as much. So you see how making that little twist can put us so ahead than other people. Now, that is trending products. Another way to tap into the market and find a product to sell is taking a look at products that solve a particular problem, and a very, very good problem, and sometimes even an expensive problem. So for example, a very good product was the teeth whitening kit. That solved a big problem in a majority different ways. Why would you go to the dentist and wait hours or wait months or pay thousands of dollars to get your teeth whitened? You know, people don't like going to the dentist because of all the machines and the sensitivity. Instead of doing that, why not purchase a teeth whitening kit for like a fraction of the price? And in 15 minutes, your teeth are whitened, no sensitivity, nothing. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, and that's it. You see how that product solves a massive problem, and that's why that product is super successful and does exceptionally well. Because when we go out there and market and advertise that product and push it out there, we're able to capture so many people and able to do so well with that product because of how many problems that we solve and how expensive of a problem that we solve as well. So those are the two types of routes that you can go ahead with when trying to find a product to sell on your online store. Now, where do we find these products, right? Once we've figured out what product that we want to sell, where do we go find those products? Now, there's a website called AliExpress, and that is the site that we go ahead and we source our products from. Now, AliExpress is a ton of suppliers that sell that product at a wholesale price that we are going to get that product at. And, you know, there's a lot of people that are like, Ramin, AliExpress isn't a 30 to 60 day shipping. Well, that was back in 2018, 2019. Well, now we're in 2022 where there are a lot of AliExpress suppliers that now have warehouses in the United States, in Europe, in Asia. So they're able to get out the products to customers in 7 to 15 days. And honestly, 7 days is a very good time for a customer to wait. Anything longer than 15 days, you don't want, because that's when they're like, all right, what's going on with our product? But there are lots of suppliers that can ship that particular product out to customer within 7 to 15 days. So once we've sourced our product from AliExpress, we found a good supplier. And like I said, when you're finding the products, there's a couple of things that you want to make sure. Firstly, that product has a lot of good ratings and a lot of orders, meaning that people that have purchased from that supplier before, from that wholesale supplier, they've had some good experience with our products, because you want to be sending quality products out to your customer. The third thing is that you want to make sure that the shipping time is great. You know, we don't want 30 to 60 day shipping. We want 7 to 15 days shipping with that particular product. Now, the second pillar is now setting up our online store. Now, the platform that we're going to use to set up our website is Shopify. Shopify is where all the big brands, all the Shopify dropshipping stores get set up on. And, you know, you can start a 14-day free trial with them. And it's super simple to go on there and set up an online store. Shopify is amazing with how easy they have made it for sellers like you and I to jump on there and create a very good looking store so our customers can come on and it's trustworthy, and you know, they can go ahead with the transaction. Now, when hopping on Shopify and you're building out your store, to build out your store, it's drag and drop with a lot of their stuff and you know, writing the title. And if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to build an online store on Shopify, just let me know down in the comment section below and I'll make sure to make a video about that. Now, the first thing that you want to do when building your online store on Shopify is firstly, make sure that it looks very professional and clean. Because when someone comes onto your online store, the last thing that you want them to feel like is that it's not a legit store and it doesn't look good and it's like a scam website. We do not want that, because that means that we're going to be turning away a lot of potential customers and we're going to be losing out on a lot of sales. So make sure that it looks professional, it looks clean, and it looks trustworthy. And you know, you have your product page laid out very well, your product description looks very well, and you know, once again, your product photos need to look very clean and showcase exactly what the product is. Product description needs to go into the benefits, the features of that particular product, how that product solves a problem for them, and what problem it solves and how it can help and benefit their life. Because that is what people want. They buy products based on how it can improve and help their lives out. And that's what we need to explain in our product description. And the product pricing, we want to have it at a very, very reasonable pricing. We don't want to have that product priced too high, and we don't want to have it priced too low. We're not making money. Now, once you've added in your product on your online store, you made your website look pretty, you also want to add in some extra products on there that supplement that main product that we're selling, because we want to make sure that our AOV, average order value, is as high as possible. Because if someone comes on and purchases that particular product, we want to make sure that they're checking out with a couple of different products as well. That way, you know, instead of spending $50 on an online store, they're spending about $100, because the more that they spend on our online store, the more profitable that we are and the more that we can spend on ads as well. Now, the third pillar is marketing. So once we've found our product, we've built an incredible website, now it's time to drive traffic to our online store so we can start generating sales. Now, there's two paths that you can head towards when diving into the marketing. You can either go towards the paid route or the organic route. Now, I recommend a lot of you guys to tap into the organic methods. There's never been a easier time to capture so many people's attention for little as no ad spend at all. You know, back then it was all about advertising on the platforms and spending money. Now we've got TikTok, we've got Instagram Reels, where we can drive a lot of free traffic to our online store. So all you do is either pay influencers or order the product in and create very, very good videos for that particular product. And the way that you can create really good videos is by going on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and searching that particular product and seeing how others have made the video, what sounds they use, what text they use, and you're literally recreating those videos into your own style and then uploading them on TikTok, uploading them on Instagram Reels. And when they get a lot of views, that's literally $0 in ad spend, and we're driving traffic to our online store, and we're very, very profitable. So I highly recommend a lot of you guys to dive into that organic route. And then we've also got the paid route as well, which is now paying these platforms to showcase our ads to a lot of people. And the paid ad platforms that you're going to be utilizing is Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and TikTok ads. Now, out of those three, the one that I recommend you guys to dive into is TikTok ads. It's the best platform to jump into and spend money on, because it's very, very new and they're still getting, like, the ads manager is still getting better and better. And because it's so early, the cost per click, the cost per purchase is super, super low, because we're very, very early and there's not a lot of advertisers advertising on TikTok, whereas on Facebook and Instagram, there are a lot. So TikTok ads, for paid and for organic, post on TikTok and Instagram Reels. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how to get started with e-commerce dropshipping in 2022. If you guys want me to make more in-depth videos of each pillar, then let me know down in the comment section below. I can make a video on how to run TikTok ads, how to build an online store, etc. So if you guys want to see those videos, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want to learn e-commerce and join our e-commerce program and learn directly from myself, we have an e-commerce program where we literally build you out your online store, provide you all the training, the support that you need. Then you can click the link down below to join the Ecom Sharks program. And yeah, if you guys want to see more videos from me, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll hit that subscribe button. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.